introducing heel to you. Now heel is a really fun one. It's just like loose leash walking, only we have more control over it. So Ruby's going to stay nice and close to my side. That way she doesn't get too far ahead or too far behind me when we walk. It's great for crowds. It's really good to have in your arsenal for when, you know, like if you're walking down the street and somebody gets really scared or anything. That way you can kind of have Ruby next to you. All right, Rubes. So what we want to do is, for heel, I have my treats in my right hand because my right hand's my dominant. So my treats are going to go on my right hand and Ruby's going to go on my not dominant side. That way it's easy to treat her. Okay, easy to treat. So I'm going to have my leash. You can use any leash. I don't recommend the retractable ones because they have a tendency to break. But you want to have a nice leash. You're going to actually tighten it up to where you have a straight leash. You don't want to give Ruby too much room to go, you know, too far away from you. You want to keep her right close. So you're going to give it a nice tight leash. You're going to keep that leash right at your hip. And then Ruby always has to sit before you start the heel and when you end the heel. But the trick is you don't want to say the word sit because it's actually part of the heel. So you want to lure her into the sit, okay? So sit before and after. Now Ruby's on my left side, so I'm going to use my left leg to start the heel. As soon as I lift it up and put it on the ground, I'm going to say heel. That's letting Ruby know we're ready to go. Here we go. We're going on our walk, okay? So Ruby. So I lure her into the sit without actually saying the word. She's on my side. Ready? Heel. She stays nice up close to me. I don't want her too far ahead or too far behind. I've got the leash tight at my side. Good heel, Ruby. Good heel. So I'm not saying it, I'm just luring her into position. Another important thing, see how we're both facing the same direction? That's how we should always start and stop our heel, is we need to be facing the same direction. Now if we stop and Ruby sits, but her tush is out to the side, I want to move her right back in so we're facing the same direction, okay? Ruby, come on, up. There we go. Ready? Heel. Good. Stay right close to me. Good girl. Good girl. So we just go walk a little bit. Good heel, Ruby. Good job. As soon as we stop, she automatically sits. Now this is going to become routine for her. So even if you guys are out loose leash walking, sometimes you'll stop and she'll sit, which is great. You want that to go for her. Come here. All right, come on. Sit. Oh, sorry. Wasn't supposed to say that. Ready? Heel. Sometimes it might get hard for her to get going, but you want to make sure that she's right up next to you. Good girl. Come on. You can even say heel more than once as you're walking. Heel. Just to keep her close to you if she starts to kind of move away. What are you supposed to do? There you go. Good girl. Heel. I also like to give a little jerk on the leash when we start. Kind of lets her know, oh, here we go. Good girl. Good girl, Rubes. Ah. Good heel, Ruby. Jackpot. Good girl. So this is kind of the beginning of heel. So I'll go back over the rules while you guys are working on it. You want to have at least 4 or 5 minutes in the beginning or end of the walk. You're taking a 30-minute walk. 5 minutes out of that walk should be doing heel, okay? The rest, loose leash walking. But you want to make sure that you're not doing heel the whole walk because she's going to get really, really upset that she's not allowed to go around and sniff and check everything out because she's got to stay right next to you, okay? So 5 minutes of heel. You should be going on at least one walk a day. 5 minutes of that should be dedicated to the heel. Remember, you want to have a nice tight leash. Left side, that way you've got your treats in your dominant hand. You want to make sure Ruby sits at the beginning and at the end of the walk. Remember, just lure, don't say the word. And then as soon as you step with the side that she's on, heel, and then have her right with you the whole time, okay? So this was Stephanie and Ruby, and today we were working on the heel intro